Good morning, it's Martin from Dartana Plants, and today I'm going to take you around my winter trees. I think they're called winter trees because you plant them because they have got this spectacular white bark that looks fantastic in the winter, even though the leaves have all gone. I first saw this, I think it was with Jeff Hamilton and at the gardens at Wisley, and they've got this sort of like winter tree garden, if you like. This is the Betula. I'll put the technical name in the texty bit because it is a bit of a mouthful. But this is one of the whitest of the Betulas, and as you can see, they've got these magnificent bits of bark. Now these do peel off, and what a lot of people do who've got these is they peel and they wash the bark to make it really, really white. As you can see, it's paper thin. You can hear it. It's almost like a sort of like a ricey paper. Fantastic stuff. Look at it. It just comes off in the hand. It will naturally fall off, and it gives this magnificent bark. It's really smooth and beautiful. Now, if you can imagine, all the bark will go off over the next few weeks. Yes, I could encourage it, but I don't. I let nature take its course on these. And then all the way up through here, as the leaves come off, so you lose all of the greenery in behind, you just see these white trees standing out. I planted these about 12 years ago with this idea, and obviously there's a lot of cover around from other trees, so like this one's done quite well. The one over here is a bit smaller. Now I would say that's because of the growth being stunted by the surrounding trees, but that's not the case on that one. That was because a big branch fell on the old one, and I had to replace it. But anyway, we can take you a quick walk through here, and as you see them up there, there you go, and they go up, and there's about, I think, about 20 or 30 of them. Now the idea was to underplant with cornus, because then you've got the cornus with all the flame red leaves, and it would have looked really spectacular. But for some reason, the cornus just really didn't grow up here. So at the moment, they're not really underplanted with anything. I do have some bluebells which are self-seeded, and they're starting to colonize the area. And so I'm going to see how that goes. I'm not overly concerned about that. It would look quite spectacular, I think, with the red against the white bark, but I don't think it's ultimately needed. As you can see, they're coming down there as well. That goes off into the orchard, and it goes over that is a pathway up here. Obviously it's covered in leaves because this time of year the leaves are starting to drop, and I haven't gone out with the blower yet. As you see, that goes up, and there's a wall of Magnolia grandiflora up there, which is sort of like the backdrop. So against the white bark you have when all the leaves go down, you've got a backdrop of these Magnolia grandiflora, which, as you know, are evergreen magnolia. So it looks quite striking because there's a wall of green in behind them, so it offsets. But above, there's obviously no green at all, so it does look quite good, particularly on a crisp autumn winter morning when all the leaves have gone. It does look lovely. But anyway, that's the Betula Plantation, if you like. A bit of remedial work on some of the branches this autumn, I think. Taking off a couple of the lower ones to make the trunks nice and clear, so they stand out a bit more. But apart from that, they do take care of themselves. Anyway, thank you for joining me.